6 reasons why we gain weight during Ramadan. First off, it's water retention and bloating due to the short eating and drinking window that we have during Ramadan, as well as the food choices, especially if you're eating foods that are going to tend to make you more bloated, like fried foods, overly salty foods. Salt itself is not bad. Salt is actually very important for cognition, health, mood, performance, but if we're excessively eating salt because you're eating at these family iftars where things are just deep fried, over salted, everything, then obviously you're going to have a lot of water retention when you combine it with the fact that you have a short eating window that kind of stimulates your body to actually store more water than it otherwise would, okay? Messed up sleep schedule. This happens for a lot of people the entire month of Ramadan, but especially the last 10 nights when we're focusing on our ibadah as we should. But then if we want to be our best after Ramadan, we do need to fix our sleep schedule, especially considering that in the summer, Isha is going to be really late, Fajr is going to be really early, so we want to get that dialed in so that we're able to perform our best as Muslims during the summer. Of course, we talked about bad eating habits during Ramadan, so unhealthy, calorie-dense foods, fried and oily junk, family iftars, binge eating. These things are all things that happen during Ramadan with most Muslims. Lack of exercise and physical activity. That's a huge one. A lot of us, especially if we feel tired and drained, especially towards the end of Ramadan, we end up going to the gym less or just not walking around as much, not moving around as much. We're sitting at our desk feeling tired and cold. And you all know that feeling, right? We've all been there in Ramadan where, you're in the middle of a fast and you feel cold, you feel tired, and it's just not a good feeling, but then you end up just kind of being lazy, taking extra naps. And there's nothing wrong with taking naps. In fact, especially if you're sleep deprived, it's important that you take a nap to kind of fix that. But at the same time, we become less active, which means we're burning less calories during the day, which means it puts us in a calorie surplus, especially when combined with bad eating habits, which is why we gain fat during Ramadan, even though we're not eating for half the day, especially when you're binge eating and they're calorie dense foods and you're working out less and moving around less. And especially because it's hard to find the time and energy to hit the gym during Ramadan. A lot of people fall off on their fitness during Ramadan. Even if you're super into fitness, you might find that you're training less hard and less often, especially towards the end of Ramadan when we're prioritizing our ibadah as we should. But that's why I always talk about, hey, don't neglect your fitness, just scale back a bit, but keep it in maintenance mode. And I'll talk about how to balance out of maintenance mode too if you were somebody who followed that advice and maintained your results during Ramadan, or even got good results during Ramadan. I'm going to show you how to excel after Eid. And of course, even if you neglected your health and fitness, we're going to talk about how to fix that after as well, inshallah.